Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, YouTube? So you already know what we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna play some music and stuff until we can let some more people in. So I'm gonna just wait a little bit because I know I scheduled it for like 8:15. So I'm gonna just wait a little bit until more people come in so we could get into it. I'm gonna be taking live calls, so make sure you guys hit that link so I can hear what you guys have to say about this topic. So yeah, I'm gonna get water real quick. I'll be back so we can get started. That's it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Okay, let's get it started, y'all. So, if you guys don't know by now, Amber has backed out of the lawsuit, so she is no longer suing anymore. I think they spent that check. Oh, Barbie, kamale, welcome to Cabaret. I think they spent that Cabaret check, so I think they pay Amber up really good because Amber's not the type to back down. She seems like when she went live in the hospital, she was gonna sue to the day she was in that grave. So I think that let me Pepper and Zeus cut a thick check for her. So she's like, hey, I'll take this check, probably a cool 50 or 100K. And she took it. That's what I think happened. So let's start with the statements. Anybody that's backstage, please stay backstage. I'm gonna add you in a moment. I just want to get a lot more people in, one, and then two, start reading the statements and everything like that, and also the comments. So this is what the statement, Amber's statement said, and then Zeus made sure to, back up that statement, like, hey, we're all good here. He's like, oh, we're all good. Situation's all done. Cabaret's the start for next season. We need more cabaret girls. So Lemmy's probably having a field day with this one. So this is what Amber had to say. She said, thank you to all my fans that have my back. After deep thought, I'm no longer seeking legal action against the Zeus Network, Joseline, or Ballistic for what took place at the reunion. I'm putting this entire ordeal behind me. Thank you for all the support and understanding. Right? So then after this, Zeus made sure to post their own little statement too, because, this is the day they were waiting for, right? And they posted this. They said, this. They basically they reposted Amber's quote, and then they said, we appreciate at amberali taking steps to resolve things and move forward peacefully. We look forward to maintaining a positive and healthy relationship with all involved. The Zeus Network, right? So I'm like, okay. So basically what I get out of the moving peacefully forward is a check was cut. Let's keep it real now, Zeus. A check was cut, and she took a cut of the check. And I don't blame her. At the end of the day, what was needed was the money, of course, because first she has to heal up, because you getting kicked up in the ribs, that's going to take a long time to heal, and that might cause long-term damage. But not even that, she might not have won the lawsuit because of everything that was in the reunion. Like, we saw a lot of, hold on, try to focus this a little bit more. We saw a lot of like physical fighting from them both. Of course, Ballistics one wasn't shown, but we saw Amber getting up and approaching them to fight. We saw Joseline's crew getting up, approaching them to fight. So she might have had a hard time with the lawsuit because of all the stuff that was shown in the footages, and especially them backstage saying, "Oh, I bet Jocelyn won't come and fight me now. I bet Jocelyn won't fight me now." So it might have been hard for them to win the lawsuit. So the amount that I think Amber was given, she was probably given 100K, because think about it. For the conversation, I remember when Winter wanted to do it. Not Winter wanted to do it. Natalie wanted Winter to do it. Lemmy was like, "Oh, I'll give her 75K just to do it." To him, that's chump change. So I'm thinking he probably gave her at least probably 100K to just have her kind of drop the lawsuit and settle outside of court. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the link, of course, now. Anybody else wanting to join? I have Andy backstage. I'm gonna add you on now, Andy. So get your audio ready, please. Hey, what's up, Andy? Hello? Hello?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? What do you think about Amber dropping the lawsuit? Do you think that she got a check cut, or do you think she just decided just to drop it?
Oh, for sure. She got a check.
Also, do you think that any of the other ladies, because this is what I feel, Amber might be dropping it, but I feel like Riri, I don't think I'm not saying they can't afford to pay all the girls, but I just don't see them paying each and every girl that's a part of the lawsuit. You feel me? To
Yeah.
move on and take the money. So I feel like Riri's still gonna be pursuing on, because Riri ain't do nothing to them and she got kicked up in the ribs. What do you think? You think Riri's still gonna be pursuing on? She just gonna drop it for the money?
I think so because, Riri has a case because she's the only girl that didn't get up and do anything
Right,
to them. So she has a pretty good chance of winning something.
right. And then also, what about somebody else that was in the lawsuit? I believe it was Lexi Blow, and I think it was K Capri as well. Do you think they're gonna take any amount of money that's offered to them by Zeus, or they're just gonna be like, "Oh, okay, screw it"?
Um, I think they will take some money. If it's offered to them, yeah. I see
Yeah.
them taking it.
I'm just so surprised that like it's done, because now we really might get a season 4, and I think what they're gonna do for the season 4, they're gonna probably have Lollipop, Raven, and Diamond back, and then have them basically help Jocelyn recruit more cabaret girls for the cult that allegedly they have, and I think that's gonna be the basis of season 4. That's what I see them doing.
And also, did you know that
Mhm. But you sounded, you cut off, Andy, just so you know. You
oh,
know what
I was saying,
I'm.
like, did you know that they're gonna be filming while they're on tour?
I heard they've been filming while they were on tour. Like they're gonna
Yeah,
use
they
some of
have
that
been.
footage, right? So
Yeah.
I'm excited to kind of see it, especially because since they were in Miami at one point and everything like that, and now that the lawsuits dropped and everything like that on Amber's end, they need to do an All Stars version with at least the girls that are kind of sort of cool with Jocelyn, maybe some girls from season 1. But then again, she's burned bridges with all of them. It would be hard to do All Stars, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
K Capri said she wasn't in the lawsuit on Tasha K. Okay, so it was Amber Riri for sure, but the other girls are not too confirmed. There were other girls a part of the lawsuit. What they gotta say? Did they get paid too? Yeah, I'm waiting to see what Riri is gonna say, because I just don't see her taking any amount of money. Like Riri seems like the type of girl, she gonna want the top dollar. She not gonna take no little chummy change, a little 5K thrown at her. No, like she gonna want the big bucks, especially because
Yeah.
she didn't really do nothing to them. Like she gonna want the big chimichangas. I just don't see her taking anything less than like a big amount.
Right.
Yeah, like at all, at all, at all. What do you want for season 4, Andy?
Um, Honestly, I know it's not going to be the same as
Mhm.
season 3. It's going to be way different. Um, they're going to be extra careful. I know that for sure.
Right.
Uh, so I don't know. It's not going to be fun anymore, to be honest.
I feel like it will be, but they're like, I feel like they're gonna make sure if the girls fight that Johnson's in a whole nother room. That she isn't even in the proximity of a fight. Like they're gonna make sure Jocelyn's in one room, the fight's going on in another. After the fight happens, she'll come in the room and be like, "What happened? What's going on? What the fuck?" Like I just see her
Mm-hmm.
doing that. So that way she makes sure she's heavily protected. That's what she really should have been doing. I think the whole series, like she should have never got involved with any of them and arguing with any of them. This is what I appreciate with Big Lex. Big Lex kind of lets them fight. I think like that one situation she got in with that one girl, but besides that, she kind of lets them fight, and then she kind of comes in after like, hey, like you get what I'm saying? She never really gets involved with them and like tries to fight them and argue with them.
That's true.
Yeah. So I think if she had done that from the like from season one, she wouldn't have had this lawsuit come about at all. Like she could have just sat back like Tyra and just let the girls fight and fool la la between each other. So that would have been it. Any final thoughts?
Um, I just want to know a number that Amber got from Zeus. I wish,
Mm,
we could know that, but
right.
we probably won't know. Yeah.
How much are you guessing it's gonna be? How much are you guessing it's gonna be?
I want to say at least 25K.
Mm, mm-mm,
Or is
mm-mm.
that too low?
I do not think she would take that little bit. 25K.
No.
Amber makes like she does catering and stuff like that. I feel like she can make more. She probably makes 10 times more than 25K in a couple of months. So I think 100K. It has to be 100K or more. I really feel like they cut her a thick check because you've seen how Amber was so angry in that hospital. She was like, "Oh, like I'm gonna make sure the cabaret gets shut down." For her to drop it,
Yeah.
it had to have been a thick check. It couldn't have been something less than what a doctor makes a year. I'm like, it can't be. It can't be. It can't be.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for joining, and stay tuned in
Thank
this live so
you.
we can keep talking about it.
Okay.
All right. All right. So Ashley, I'm gonna add you in next. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Make sure to turn me off in the background so that way it doesn't echo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
What do you think about Amber dropping this lawsuit? And what you think? Did you think she got a check cut?
Um, Honestly, I didn't care whether she dropped the lawsuit or not. As long as she got like a settlement, I
Mhm.
mean, I guess we should be okay with it as well as her. Long as
Right.
she happy.
Yeah. How big you think the settlement is? Because I was just telling the last caller in, if it's not 100K, I feel like she want to drop that. You think how? What's the what? Give me a range estimate.
Mm,
We're gonna play the prices
Between
right.
maybe between maybe between 50 and 200K.
50 or 200K. I think
Uh-huh.
100 and 200K. Amber not a dummy. That's one thing.
Yeah, I can tell.
She's not
She's a
dumb. She's
street
very
smart
smart.
girl.
She's a street smart girl. That's what I like about her. Like street
Mhm.
wise, she's smart. Like she not no dumb. She not gonna take no little. Like I feel like her and Lemmy probably been going back and forth. Like she's probably been contacting Lemmy, and her and Lemmy probably been going back and forth for a couple of weeks about the amount that she wants. Like she's probably like he probably was like, okay, Amber, I'm getting here's the final offer. I'm gonna give you 25. And Amber's like, Lemmy, I got kicked in my ribs. You think I'm gonna take 25K? What we talking?
Hey.
Big bills here or small bills? Like I could just picture that. And then he's like, okay, 50K. What we thinking? He's like, we talking six digits here, okay? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing with no, we talking yeah, we talking six digits here. We're not talking five digits. What we doing? And
Right.
he's like, okay, 100K. Like
That's
that's
the
what
move for the night.
right. Are you looking forward to season four? Are you gonna tune in for it?
I ain't gonna lie. I'd be lying if I say I'm not gonna watch. I'm waiting
Exactly.
for
We
train
all would
wreck.
be lying. We all would be
Everybody's
lying.
talking about I'm canceling. I'm canceling. They're gonna be resubscribing. You might as well keep it.
A week before the Cabaret air, you're gonna see everybody entering that app, putting in their card, their credit card number, so
Hmm.
that way they don't charge their debit card. And they put their card number right in so they can resubscribe for season four. Y'all all lying.
Exactly. They lying.
They all lying. What? Okay, and then also, what do you want to see for season four? Do you want to see Amber? Do you want to see Lollipop, Diamond, and them come back and recruit other girls for the Cabaret? Or you just want to see all new girls audition just like the previous seasons?
I actually want to see the girls come back because I want to see when she decided she wanted to kick them in the stomach.
Oh, oh, that's a good one. Because you know
Yeah.
Jocelyn can't keep no friends.
She can't keep no friends, so I want to see how this play out.
So you already know. I told y'all last night in that live. The first person she gonna fall out with is Lollipop. I see that. She jealous of Lollipop because she think Lollipop is that light skinned girl who thinks she better than everybody. So that's gonna be the first
Uh-huh.
person she kicking that stomach.
And she also don't really care for Raven because
Right.
she ain't her friend.
Right. That be not your friend. So the
She
only
not your
person,
friend.
right, she really care for, you're right, is Diamond. Like that's the person that like she got her back for sure, for sure. But Raven and Lollipop, they're like disposable to her. So
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining. Any final thoughts before I add in the next caller?
No, except I hope you keep up the good work. I enjoy your content and you're doing great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. You have a nice night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, anybody else wanting to join, I just dropped the link in the comments down below. The person who I want to see what they think about it is Lexi Blow. Because I bet Lexi Blow was like, damn, I should have hit Jocelyn while I had the chance so I could hop on that lawsuit so Zeus could try to pay me off in some money. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like maybe she felt that type of way. Isaiah, I don't think you have to have Chrome to be able to join, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you have to have Chrome. It could be from any browser to join. All right, so I'm going to add Barbie the Dawn and get her opinion on this lawsuit. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh my God, am I in here?
Yes, you're in here. Get in here. Let's stop.
Let's get into some things
Let's get
because
into
I
some
love
things.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Oh
you.
my
Thank
God,
you.
when I tell you, I be cackling at your channel. You are so lit. I can't wait to see you blow up.
Thank
But
you.
yes. Okay, so what should we get into first? Should we get
The
into the
amount,
fact
we
that
gonna get
Zeus?
into the amount of the lawsuit. What's the range? We playing prices right. We spinning the big wheel. So what's the money that it's gonna land on? Like Amber spin the big wheel and we said, okay, we got 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. We're gonna spin that wheel. I'm gonna give you the amount, Amber, and she spend it and she got that 100K. That's the amount I think she got. How much you think Lemmy gave her?
Um, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, because you know that man got a lot of money.
Yes.
But you know, I don't know how much he gave her, but I do think it was needed if they wanted to protect their little streaming service. Cause you
Yes.
know, what happened to Oxygen? BGC
Right.
has yet to be revived from the dead. So
Right.
hopefully, everything works out. But I don't know about a season 4 for the whole Joseline Cabaret thing because what are they gonna film at this point? Like, I
This is
mean,
what I
they
see them
could do.
doing. I see them like showing footage of them on tour, like, okay, she officially has the cabaret. And then I see her in the trailer being like, I need more cabaret girls. The cabaret girls that I have, I need more. This season, I'm going to be looking to add more girls to the cabaret. Okay? Like, I just see her that being in the trailer, and then that goes into season 4, her recruiting more girls. That's what I see. Like her going on a nationwide tour and recruiting more girls. Something like that.
Man, if anybody else signs up for that show, they are wilding. Okay, because let me tell you, you saw how she was. Oh my God, I think it was you that did a video on the face she made.
Yes. She was like,
Oh my God, when I tell you I saw that, I was like,
so,
no. I was gagging that whole reunion. But it wasn't even a reunion. I felt so bad for Brittany because she probably thought she was gonna host the whole reunion and
yes.
she
I
only
blame
hosted
her
it
for
for
a
like
part of the fights happening because you don't start off for a union saying, okay, are we going to talk or are we going to fight? Of course, they're going to choose the fighting option. So you might want to just start asking questions so they could at least talk and you could get a few answers and they won't result to the boo, 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 boo. You get what I'm saying?
child, you saw how she said, I live for the drama.
Right. Someone said it would be epic if she casted Tommy for season 4. Y'all know damn well she's not gonna cast Tommy for season 4. That's never gonna happen. Tommy's not even gonna get near Joseline because the moment she does, Tommy's going to fight her. You guys remember Tommy went to jail. You get what I'm saying? For Joseline, had to bail out. I think her bail, she remember her saying was like 25K or something like that. It was an expensive bail that Joseline made her get. So that's not gonna
Child, the
happen.
Puerto Rican princess is not getting on no Joseline's Cabaret with Tommy. She wouldn't even do a conversation with Tommy. I
Right.
feel like she gonna go quick to them restraining orders again.
Exactly. Do you think Riri is going to take any monetary offer that they give her? Because I feel like Riri would even want more than what Amber probably got. Like she probably was like, okay, I want 500K if Amber got 100. What do you think?
Shoot, I don't see why she would turn down the coin because I know I wouldn't.
That's right. You got to think about it. That amount of money, some people don't even make in a year. So if for you to make it off of something that bad happened to you, you'll be kind of like bad to turn it down because you got to think about us 9 to 5 workers and everything like that. We got to bust our butts to be able to make that type of money. And like sometimes we don't even make that type of money in a year. So it's like you being offered that, take it because it's not going to come every week.
Child, you know how many people going to the car insurance over the little scratch on the door?
Right.
You know they try to get that check off of Joseline. Why do you think the lawsuit came into place? But like you said, they messed up putting all those people on it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the thing is, it could have been prevented. That's the bad thing about this lawsuit. It really could have been prevented had they done the reunion kind of differently, had they had a better host, had they started off the reunion with just quick questions so they wouldn't even have time to get up and try to fight. Because none of them were on that type of, remember when Rocky and Shannon came on the reunion and then they just ran up and did all that? You know what I'm saying? And they started fighting. Valentina like, get her, Shannon. And then she was like, you get what I'm saying? They wasn't on that type of time until Brittany said something, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't have to have a dialogue. We could just fight. Let's fight." That's what I think.
Quick question: would you be here to see Shannon on Natalie Nunn's show, The Baddies?
Not really, because you wanna know why? When she did the conversation with Natalie, she let Natalie punk her, and I didn't like that. When Natalie was like, "Don't put your hand in my face," and then when Natalie had all that Fendi on, when Nikki was doing when Nikki had the song with the Fendi print, so she thought that was the thing, so we're all Fendi because Nikki was doing it. You know, the girls follow the trends.
Yes. Natalie said, "I'm gonna take this Fendi off and I'ma slide."
Right.
No, you saw when she was like, "Don't fucking touch me."
Right. So it's like I wouldn't want Shannon back unless Rocky was there, because at least Rocky would tell her like, hey, you know, like stand up for yourself. But if Shannon just there, Shannon just about her money. If y'all don't know, Shannon got money for real. Like she owned like a restaurant and all that stuff. Like she getting big money. She really don't need to be on the show, to be honest. So her doing the show, it would just really be for fun. Like it wouldn't even be because she needs it.
Have you been watching Rocky's podcast?
Yes, I have. And recently also I made a video on it. She was mad at Diamond and Lollipop and Raven because she was saying the reunion was frustrating to watch, and if she was a part of the reunion, she would have boop bop 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 all of them all at once, because you feel me? She mad because you already know how Rocky feels about jumping and bullying and all that. So yeah, I would wish they would cast her on the Zeus show. I want to see Rocky back now a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit, 2%.
I think Natalie had already made plans to have Rocky on the show, but Rocky, I don't know what happened, but she couldn't be a part no more. Wasn't she on the OnlyFans one?
Yeah, she was on the OnlyFans one, and yeah, that didn't end up working out too well. What do you want to see from season 4, and what do you think the rest of the girls on the lawsuit are gonna do? Like, do you think they're gonna just take the money, or do you think they're gonna keep pursuing with the lawsuit, especially Riri?
I mean, Amber already came out and said she's not getting, further into it. So they probably, just paid her off, and she was like, well, that's all I really wanted. Right. So she, she dropped it or whatever. And then for season 4, I'm not gonna lie, it would be interesting if she did like a season 4 about her taking the girls on a tour to see like what it would be like while, because she's doing the Joseline's Cabaret tour, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how they will act on the tour. I feel like they will definitely fall out by the end of it though.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I really want those three back to be able to see how she's gonna interact with them because I just don't see this group of girls lasting, especially with Diamond and Raven, because you know them bitches not true friends. So I could just see them two falling out, and then Lollipop just being like, "Oh, screw y'all, I never liked y'all." So I do want to see the mix of them three coming back. Any final thoughts before I add the next caller?
My final thoughts are I had so much fun kicking with you. I definitely got to
Thank
join
you.
again in the future. I
No, for
live
sure, for
you.
sure. Y'all know I live for these
Yes.
lives. Y'all hate when I pre-record it and air it. Y'all love when I'm live and talking to y'all. I noticed that.
Yes, go live so you can talk to us. We live for you.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a nice night.
All right, you too.
All right. All right, I'm gonna add Leah next. Make sure you guys, please, if you guys can, hit that like button. I appreciate any support that you guys give me. The most support that I appreciate is, of course, that like button. That's all I want because it helps keep the lights on at Ebner Entertainment over here. So, Leah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous, but once you get me talking, I think I'm gonna be all right.
No, you can't. No, we all friends around here. Okay, please don't be nervous. How much do you think the check that was cut to Amber was? We playing The Price is Right with the Cabaret lawsuit money. So was it 100K, 20K? I'm gonna make you spend The Price is Right wheel. How much you think it was?
It has to be 100. It has to be.
It has
After
to be
all
100.
that crying, yes. After all that, I'm sure she was hurt, but after all that
Right.
crying, God, I ain't going for lower than 100 grand.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's it. Yeah.
It has to be it has to be six digits. It has to be
Oh,
six
yes.
digits. I don't see Amber taking anything less. I don't see her taking no 20K. I don't see her taking 10K, something little that she could make. Because Amber does catering and stuff like that. And I doubt she charges cheap because her food looks good. So she's not going to take no
it
little
did.
change. Yeah.
It most definitely did, despite what Joseline then was hating, saying that food looked good.
No, her food looks good. She had like the little crab boils and stuff, place that she be doing. Them things be looking so good. What do you want to see in season 4? What are you looking to see in season 4?
Season 4, I do want to see how her little gang, them little Power Rangers, like
Gucci gang.
I want to see how that go because all of them are just faker than press on nails.
Yes,
you could just feel it through your TV. Like none of you guys care about neither of each other. Like,
each other.
None of you guys. I can just feel it.
Right.
But hopefully we get a reunion. I just want to say, I felt so empty at the end of that reunion.
I feel like now that Amber has dropped it, why don't we just get the unaired footage? We get a special third part unaired footage of everything. Like, especially if Riri ends up settling out of court, we need to see all the unaired footage to see what really happened. You get what I'm saying?
We
like,
really do.
We deserve it. Our $5.99, I forgot how much it was. Subscription, it's worth us seeing the uncut footage.
Exactly. Like nothing happened except them fighting and going back and forth. Now, see, I watched The Real Housewives. I've been watching that since I was like 10 years old.
Yes.
I'm used to them like going back and forth and rah. But all this busting each other upside the head. I'm like, this is it?
Right.
This is it?
I watch Real Housewives too, so and Basketball Wives too. Yes. Which I do recap on this channel just so you guys know. So I'm used to the kikiing back and forth and the going back and forth reads. That is to me more entertaining than them busting each other upside the head. Because when they bust each other upside the head, they don't even show it. So it's like all we see is bad footage and the camera going like this. So we might as well
shaking.
Right. Like you follow Terry Lee on Instagram. He does the skits with he does like the skit with like this wig called he plays this character called Tabina.
No, I don't know that one.
I got it. I will probably do a little highlight of it on my channel. But
yes, please.
TikToker, he's really, really funny. He emulates this character named Tabina, and when they do their TikTok skits, they do this thing like they put the phone to his head, and then he'll be talking up to the camera like this. That's how they was filming that damn reunion.
It's just a hot mess. I'm like, this is too ghetto. I want a little dash, a little bam of ghetto, not all this ghetto. Boy.
Right.
And I also want to say thank you so much for covering like these Zeus shows, because I cannot find anybody that really covers all this stuff.
Yes.
I get like people feel it's like real ghetto and ratchet, but like I like to I want to hear people talk about it. Like, dang, this is crazy. And
Right.
none of my none of my friends watch it. They're like, Leah, you crazy because this is just that's too ghetto. But thank you for covering this and thank you for bringing me up.
Yeah, no
That was
problem.
great.
You have a nice night.
Thank you too. Bye bye.
All right. All right, I'm gonna add the pretty tea next. So let me know what you think about this lawsuit, pretty tea. You're loading for a little bit, so just try to see if your connection and stuff is good. Like refresh. If you have to remove yourself and add back in, so I'm gonna add another caller while you fix that. But stay backstage if you can. So I'm gonna add the fat lady. What's up? What's up? Finally, I get to see you.
I know. What's up, baby? What's
Yeah,
up?
this is one of my best subscribers. She always shows love. She always in my comments. It doesn't matter what video it was. I could post a video me talking about burgers. She'll still be in the comments supporting. Thank you so much for really showing support. Seriously.
I work nights. I just got done cooking. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta hop in. I gotta hop in before I go get ready. But okay, so it was the 37 minutes for me.
Right.
I definitely need more since she dropped out. I'm just hopping in. Do we know why she dropped out? Why did she drop out?
It just said her. Let me go to the statement again. She's
Okay.
let me share my screen. Go to the statement again. It seems like I said, a monetary offer was given. It don't seem like she just decided one day to just forgive and forget. Because Amber's not that type of girl to just forgive and forget after something bad just happened to her. She gonna want that check. So she said, "Thank you to all my fans that have my back. After deep thought, I am no longer seeking legal action against Zeus Network, Joseline Ballistic, for what took place at the reunion. I'm putting this entire ordeal behind me. Thank you for all the support and understanding. I'm in great health and in great spirits. I am moving on with life." And then this was Zeus said, "We appreciate Amber taking steps to resolve things and move forward. It's peacefully. We look forward to maintaining a positive, healthy relationship with all involved." So this just screams to me a check was cut. So,
exactly, like deep thought. You mean a deep check? What is you talking about? Deep bank account? No, it wasn't no deep thought.
Right,
But
and
okay, good.
Great health. So that shows that like she didn't write this. Somebody told her like, "Hey, write this real quick." This goes along with the check. So they put the statement in a memo card next to the check. They say, "You want to check this out real quick? Post it on your Instagram. Cash in that check."
So yeah, she got her check. But here's the thing: when she got beat up, that was the first thing she started yelling. "If y'all don't cut me a check, I'm suing." Right. She yelled that to the top of her lungs, and they finally, with all of our subscribes, they musted her a check. Clearly, they musted her a check. So good for her.
Right.
Good for
How
her.
much do you think was the amount?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How much do you think was the amount? We paid prices right with the Cabaret lawsuit amount. How much you think it was?
All right. I live in Chicago, so for a decent penthouse downtown, we're looking at least 8,000, 12,000 a month, and that's for a one bedroom. So if she wants multiple bedrooms, she's looking at 22,000 a month. So gas then went the fuck up. That's $5 a gallon. Food is expensive. So she's looking at least, he cut her 20. I'm gonna say 20 mil.
Ooh.
I would say 20 mil. And he got it. Oh, he got it.
Oh yes.
He got it.
Oh yes. Because a lot of people subscribe to Zeus, they just don't want to admit it. They really do. They really do. They have it in their apps. They hide the app. They have it.
Yeah, he got it. He got his hands in other different things, and he's been doing this for years. Right. I want to work for Zeus. I'm with you. I'm please do not get rid of this app.
That check.
Right, like I want to be his boss so bad, or one of his girlfriends. He might like BBW. You never know. You never know. People and their preferences. I'm so happy I caught you live. I really wanted to talk to you yesterday about the Bad Boys. That was so bad. That was so bad. But we're talking about We're talking about Amber. We're talking about Amber.
We can talk about it really, really quick. What do you think about the episode?
First time, Milan is a feline. I don't want to say the P word because we're on YouTube, but he's a feline.
He's a cat.
He's a cat with all the cap, because there's no way in HELL that you're going to sit up here and invite your friend to come get beat up. Then when he do get beat up, you do not help him get beat up and then call the police because you didn't help your friend get Like, I don't understand this. Like, we don't do this in Chicago. He from the South Side, so I'm from the West Side. That's a whole different world. So we don't claim him.
Are
We
people
don't claim.
in Chicago really mad that he's claiming Chicago like that after that last episode?
Yeah, I'm very. I really never liked him. It was the
Yeah.
head for me, that big old watermelon head. I couldn't deal with that. And the puffy
No.
jacket. How you been in LA for 14 years and you still wearing coats? Like, you come
You
on,
gonna
what
be
is it?
sweating.
Right. Like, he give me body odor. No, I don't.
No.
He's giving body odor. So no, I was never a Mulan fan. I was always a Relly stan. He's so
Yeah.
sexy to me. If he want to
A lot
come
of people
across,
live for Darrell
he
and like they
he's
want
so sexy to
Darrell.
me, so
Mhm.
funny. I love his accent. I really want to see Gutter fight. I'm so sick of Gutter not fighting and talking about fighting and not fighting. Not saying that he can't fight, but I want to see it. Tired of you talking about it.
Right.
And I wish Jonathan didn't leave. I really wish
Yeah.
somehow they could have made that work. But he was just gonna keep beating up. He was gonna keep trying to
Yeah.
beat up Milan, and I guess that would have been the whole show after that.
Yeah.
But
That would have been a constant thing where they had to just keep
yes,
fighting. It just wouldn't have
yes,
stopped for sure. Like
yes.
it was kind of like Lucky and Barbie, like they had to keep getting each other back until one just said, okay, we gonna stop. That's how it would have been.
Yeah. And then I still don't understand how Rio on the show. I've never in the world of bad girls club history you get beat up and you can call your cousins to come over and help you not get beat up. Like, who that? When did they do that? Natalie, when did they do that? Like, how do you just
It's
let that
because
fly?
apparently after he came in, and I know this live is about Amber, but we were just talk about this real quick and then I'm gonna add the next caller. But apparently Milan really got mad that Jonathan came in the house, so he was like,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna stay if he's in here if I don't bring my friend. So that call you saw him do on
Oh,
the
he
show.
pulled rank. And
Yeah.
honestly, Andrew should have stayed, because if Andrew would have stayed, this whole would have been so much funnier, so much more
Oh yeah.
entertaining. But I want to let you get back to your other callers about Amber. I'm so happy I got to sit here and talk to you
Yes,
about this
definitely. Thank
show.
you. I finally got to see you and meet you.
I know. Yeah, it's me. Bye, baby.
Bye. All right, I'm gonna add in Pretty T next. Be ready with your audio. Let me know what is going on. What's going on? What's going on? Oh no. Try refreshing your browser. I did see you at one point on there too. So I did see your face for a little bit, but then it just turned white again. So try refreshing your browser. Make sure you don't have a lot of browsers open in the background. So I'm gonna say Jocelyn doesn't belong on TV. I think she does, to be honest, because she's entertaining. You can't take that from her. The fact that she does give great TV. She might be toxic. My bad, I had a burp. She might be toxic and she might have, some devilish ways, but she makes for great television. You can't deny that. I do think though for next season, Ballistic shouldn't be on there. Like they need to allow, especially what he did to Amber. I feel like if they're gonna have a season 4, he needs to be nowhere. They could beef up security to protect Jocelyn because we know she's scared, but I don't think Ballistic needs to be on there at all. Like they need to not have him on there. Like let me know in the comments if y'all agree, because that's what I think. That needs to me. If I was Amber, I would have been like, okay, like sign this contract. I'm gonna take this money. All is good in love and war, and Zeus is an amazing network, and I'll take this money and say that on my Instagram. But also, I don't want Ballistic on next season. So Jocelyn can film and all that, but Ballistic can't be in the season 4 or be around season 4 because I don't think that's fair. Yes, Ballistic has no purpose being on show. He doesn't. He's just Johnson's purse holder, and like Johnson catches him up about what's going on with the girls every other episode. Like she could do that with like Princess or something. Have Princess come along or something. Like he's not really needed. And you got to think about it. If security is beefed up and it's in their contract that they can't touch Johnson, you don't really need him there. You don't need them there. Like you could just beef up security, have 10 times more security I had last season, especially because of what happened with this lawsuit, and then just keep it from there. Just don't have Ballistic there because it's gonna be bad having him come back, especially after this season. So Jocelyn will not do a season if her man can't be there. And that's another thing. She won't. Y'all already know how she is. Y'all see how she acted with that security. She was like, you big ass, why you touching my you big ass, don't touch my. I was like, oh my. Like we already know she's not gonna do it without Melissa being there. So I agree with that 100%. Amber would have made more money if she followed through with her Zeus. Zeus must be. Oh shoot, I can't see the end of the comment. Oh, What's wrong? Hold on. I'm guessing you're saying Zeus must be desperate. Oh yeah. Amber should Apollo would have made more money if she followed through with her suit. Zeus must be so happy. That would have crushed him. Oh yeah, for sure. I know they're throwing like a rainbow party right now. Pretty T, you're still loading, so try to exit out and come back in. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody else wants to join before I end this live. Season 2 and 3 got nowhere. 3, I think, got somewhere. 3 got somewhere for sure because right now she's currently touring. She's going to other cities doing a cabaret. So it has gotten somewhere. Season 3 did. Season 2 didn't get anywhere. Jocelyn got Diamond and the rest of the Munchkins to be her bodyguard. She'll be okay. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, we don't need Ballistic there. He serves literally no purpose. Zeus should just air the unedited version at this point. I do think they need to do that. Maybe even have you know how YouTube does tiers, like they have memberships. Start doing memberships for Zeus and do like unedited. If you want to be an unedited member, so be able to see unedited footage of reunions and television shows, and just do like a tier for it. Have us pay like $1 more or something to be an unedited member, and then we see the reunion unedited. You make 10 times more money right there. Because I could bet you money, people gonna spend that money to see it. People live for drama. They want to see the shenanigans. Can we just hashtag cancel Joseline? At this point, it's hard. To me, Jocelyn's like the baby. She's the female version of the baby because she's gotten away with so much and nobody has really gotten to take her down. We almost had, Amber almost did it, but I think that coin thought it. Zeus said, here you go. After she's seen that, she's like, she looked at that total, she said, all right. What statement y'all need me to make? You feel me? After she seen that total, she was like, okay, I'm a bat. You feel me? So, yeah. Jocelyn stayed on Breakfast Club. She scripted her show and gave out storylines. Those are acting strippers. I don't think it's scripted, but it is heavily produced. It is heavily produced. If Amber Heard can go down, she can too. Have you guys been seeing some of those testimonies and stuff with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp with all that poop? To be honest, this lawsuit is tainting his image. It's so nasty to see all the things that they were doing to each other with the pooping in the bed, abusing each other, all this type of stuff. Nobody wants to see that type of crap. Like, it's really kind of nasty to see and hear about. Oh my God. It's so nasty. Hey, Pretty T, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I don't know what happened.
I can hear you perfectly.
Now
though.
his page is loading.
Oh,
He's not talking to her no more.
And honestly, Andrew should stay because if Andrew would stay, this probably would have been.
I think what's happening. Pretty T, take me off of your background. I think that's what's lagging it. If you have me in another page or something, remove that page and just stay in the live. I think that's what happened. I get the money. Yeah, a lot of people would just take the money. Like, you really got to think about it. Would you take a chance on getting money or not getting money, or if an offer is given to you and it's a huge offer and you wouldn't take it? A lot of people would take it, especially in these times right now. Inflation is like crazy. Like, everything's so expensive. Right now I live in Florida. This is one of the most expensive states to live in. You think if something happened like that to somebody in Florida and they were given an amount, they wouldn't take it? Of course they would take it. Like, no, people, like, come on. As long, Ashley, you said, as long as Ballistic is away from the girls, I can stomach Jocelyn. These girls better stand up for themselves against her. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like I said, if he's not part of the show, I think it's okay for them to give her a season 4. They could even give her own personal bodyguard, like one security guard, because of what happened last season, stand next to her. And I could already picture Jocelyn being like, oh, that stupid mother bitch Amber, hit me. So this season, I got my own bodyguard, okay? So none of you $2 hoes gonna even get close to me. Like, we could have that, okay? Like, that'll be fine. But don't be having Ballistic all through the scenes and him sniffing around to see who's gonna be his next victim. Like, we don't need to see that. Why didn't they give her the money sooner, though? I think they were debating on, because she didn't really file the official lawsuit until like weeks after, like a couple weeks after it aired, after it filmed. So I think they were gonna try to see if she was gonna actually go through with it. So the fact that they saw her actually go through with it, it kind of shocked them. So they're like, oh shoot, like we gonna really have to spend some bread on her. I don't think she deserves another season. She literally assaulted her castmates. The way that these networks work, they don't care about that. They care about the bottom dollar. The show, as much as people want to say, oh, cancel her and all that, if they give her a season 4, best believe you guys are going to be tuning in because I know y'all are. Don't even lie about it. And other people that don't even watch my show, they're going to tune in. It's just, it is what it is. People, ratchetness and fighting and watching people be ridiculous attracts viewers. It's just facts. We've seen it on Love and Hip Hop for years before Love and Hip Hop turned to trash. We've seen it on Basketball Wives for years before Basketball Wives turns into what it was now. Now the new hot commodity is Zeus. That's what people don't understand. And yes, this is live, Zimmy. This is live. If you want to join, I'm going to drop the link right now. It's the StreamYard link that I just dropped so you guys can give your opinion on this matter before I end the live. Moolah, you said you're completely shocked. Is this the real Moolah? No, let me stop. Y'all know that's not Moolah. If Moolah was watching my my lives, he'd probably be reporting all of my videos because I'd have made fun of him by like 50,000 times. What happened with Boss Tech? Why didn't she bring her back? Joseline was jealous of Boss Tech. Boss Tech was an older person and she looked good for her age. Boss Tech looked really, really good for her age. So the fact that Joseline saw that, she probably was jealous and she didn't like that. And y'all saw what happened last season. She was just like, oh, you think you better than me? You think you better than the Cabaret? You was like, you didn't need this money, blase, blase, blase. Because Boss Tech makes her own money. She does the body painting and everything like that. I believe she still strips and she does dancing, personal dancing, all of that. So, yeah. Moolah Liddy, you said laughing my A off. You are a female. I know, I'm just joking. I know that's not the real Moolah. It could have been the real Moolah. Can we call him Moolah La from now on? No, it's Mr. Talk Sexuality, nothing else. That's always gonna be the vibes. Okay, we talking sexuality and nothing else. Okay, Mr. Man's touchdown in ATL. Okay, so he's gonna be enjoying the ATL air. You said she most definitely. Nylasha said she most definitely got 1 million at least. She might. I wouldn't put it past them to give her that amount. And if she got that amount, she won, in my opinion. Out of all 3 seasons, she won. Okay, Chanel, that little 10K or whatever she got, that was nothing compared to whatever got. Okay, for real. I think they broke. Isaiah said, I think they broke it down within time. She's not going to see that money ASAP. It's a lawsuit. It takes time. So why not just pay her 200K and get it over with? That's what I think so too. Because imagine if she won the lawsuit, they would have to pay her in dividends, pay court fees, all that. So if they settle out of court, they just give her a check and she goes away. They win. Max 200K. I think max 100K. Max 100K and over. I don't see nothing less. I don't see nothing less under 6 digits. I don't see 5 digits, nothing that, because she can make 5 digits on her own. 6 digits, it might be a little harder for her to make. So she would aim for 6 or 7 digits. Rio owes Dylan some new shoes. Y'all gonna stop getting on Real about these shoes. Okay, I still don't get why he put those shoes on though, because it's like you didn't have your own shoes to put on. Like, I don't get it. Like, this shoe thing. This is why we need everybody to show up at the reunion, because we need these questions answered. Why did you take this boy's shoes? I know this got nothing to do with Amber, but I really want to know that. Y'all saw me post that on my community page. That's something that's really confusing to me, because it's like, you took his shoes. What was the purpose of taking his shoes? Like, that's you took his shoes, man. Zeus just gave their lawyer fees to Amber. Oh yeah, for sure. But they'll make that money back. We have Baddies coming up, which is gonna make them a lot of money. We have Roland Ray and Bobby Lights coming back, which is gonna make them a lot of money. At the end of the day, as much as y'all don't believe it or not, I do support this network because it's ran by a Black person, but I just wish they would do better. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I wish they would just do better. That's it. But I do support the network. The fact that it's run by a Black CEO, the fact that he was able to build up this network on his own, that's commendable. There might not even be a Bad Boys reunion at this point. I know, guys. I know. We need to start a petition. We need to start a petition saying that if Milan doesn't attend the reunion, Zeus, we got to report his sex toy line. Say that the toys that he's selling, ripped y'all skin, and you feel me, like something dramatic, so that way he'll be able to go to the reunion. William fell into the pool, though. God bless that mess. Y'all stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I would say. K Esquire, you said, what about BET? I support BET as well. I just wish that with BET they would diversify their content. Like they would do a lot more reality content and not just scripted content as well. And I'm not talking about ratchet reality content. I'm talking about just reality content in general, because that's what I'm really interested in. I hope they do a reunion for the boys. Of course, they say if they probably pay her, they probably made her sign an NDA. Oh yeah, of course. Oh yes, I bet she'll never do a interview again. I bet you're not gonna catch on Tasha K saying, "White House, White House, we got Amber, we got Amber, guys, we got Amber. She's gonna tell us about the money she got. How much money you got, Amber? 10K, 20K, 50K, White House." We're not gonna see her on Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? That's just not gonna be the thing. Like she's gonna go into obscurity, which I wouldn't mind, because if you gave me a thick ass check, don't even worry about me talking, baby. Because yeah, y'all did wrong. Y'all made it right. Okay, that's it. Okay. Isn't Riri still suing though? We haven't heard any statement from Riri, so I do believe she's still filing like a lawsuit, and I think she's still gonna go through with it. So yeah, I'm still shocked Milan called the cops. That made him look horrible. It really did, because it wasn't that serious. All that security in there, like they was gonna let Jonathan just pummel them and freaking almost KILL them. Like it wasn't even that serious. Yeah, let me get some money. You won't have to hear my face. Of course, that's a lot of, you got to understand. People got to understand the times we're living in. If anybody's trying to say, "Oh, cancel Amber," blah, 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 no, ain't no cancel Amber. She did what she needed to do. She filed suit. They paid her, and that's it. Because you got to think about it. She was filing suit to get money to begin with. What you think she was filing suit just to get therapy? No, she needed that chimichanga. Because with that chimichanga, she can go and get therapy. She can go and get physical help. It's all about the coin at the end of the day. That's what a lot of people don't get. It's all about the bottom line. That's it. I was secretly tired of Amber. Anyway, it seemed like she had an issue every episode. A lot of people are too much here for her, but when it came to Ballistic attacking her, nobody's going to just be okay with that. So, of course, nobody was liking her on the show, but when they see what happened to her, they immediately took her side. So I did like her on the show, though, because I feel like without her, the season wouldn't have been as good as it was had she not been on there, because she kind of contributed to a lot of the storylines of this season, with dealing with Lollipop, Diamond, Raven, trying to make the cabaret, her getting into it with Chanel about snitching with the assistant, the hairstylist thing. Without her, this season would have had a huge gap in there. Without her and K Capri, in my opinion, this season would have had a huge gap in there. Milan created an immature fight over a bedroom. He had his friend planning to get assaulted. His friend got badly beat up, and then he snitched on them both. They have charged Rio first. LOL. Yeah, that wasn't a good thing. Anybody else wanting to join before I end the live? I'm going to be putting up another video of celebrity mainstream news hot topics. So stay tuned for that tonight, because I'm good. Oh yeah, and Wet also, for sure. Wet also. It says Pretty T, your devices aren't connected. So make sure at least your audio is on. I think try joining just by audio, and then we'll see how that works. Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Perfect.
Yay! I'm so excited to be part of to talk to you. I love your show.
Thank you so much.
I watch it every night. You're really funny.
Thank you. What do you think about this lawsuit? How much we playing Prices Right with the Cabaret lawsuit? How much you think Amber got tonight? How much you think they settled out of court for?
Well, to be honest, when I first saw the live, I was like, maybe she got 50. I don't know. But when you said 100, I said, well, yeah, that would make me drop it too if they give that much.
That's, some people don't even make that in a year. You really got to think about it.
Exactly.
You don't make that in a year. So 100, I think she would have took. I think she'll take a 6-digit check or more. I don't think she would have taken a 5-digit check, no little 25.
Exactly. Exactly.
Amber bartends, so I know she makes a lot of money.
That's what I was saying to myself. I'm like, well, she does her little cooking thing, so I know she's making some money, but no, not about my ribs. I definitely would have took 50 or 100K.
Yes, for sure. And what do you want to see for season 4? Because I want to see the 3 minions come back to see how Joseline gonna treat them. What you want to see?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know if I will watch a season 4. That kind of that left a bad taste in my mouth. But if they do come back, yeah, she do need to drop kick all of them. She gonna turn on them like she turned on everybody else. She definitely gonna drop kick Lollipop, all that mouth she was doing. So
I'm telling you, that's gonna be the first person Joseline get at, because she gonna be like, oh, you still think you Beyonce? Okay, yeah, you think you Beyonce?
Exactly. Like, y'all must have forgot she humiliated her in some degree too. So she gonna definitely be the next Lexi Blow.
For sure. What did you think about even the reunion with the whole how Lexi Blow let Joseline treat her? Because I think Lexi Blow was a huge disappointment.
I got so mad, it made me want to jump to the TV. I'm like, how is she this close to Joseline and you let her walk up to you, call you all type of names and push you like that? I'm like, what's wrong with her? I know Lexi Blow is not a fighter. She looks like she doesn't really want to go there, but it's like, where's your morals and respect? Like, come on now. Obviously, she don't give a damn what you're saying. I'm not going to be explaining myself to the next wrong person. Like, that's crazy to me. That really left a bad taste for me. I was like, girl, you lost your mind. You was this close to her. You got Capri and everybody here in the background. Security is saving her. And you this close to her. You don't touch her. You didn't even pinch her. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Had it been K Capri, she would have hit Joseline so quick and tried to run, so that way, because security would have let go of Joseline so that
exactly.
So Capri would have hit her and ran.
I know Capri was too much. I wouldn't even call it a reunion. This was like a brawl. I couldn't see nothing. It was a bunch of yelling. It was a mess. I'm like, what's wrong with them? Like, but I knew they was going to edit a lot of stuff. I knew that we wasn't going to see anything. So I was like,
right. And then also for season 4 too, do you think they should bring back some new girls too, or just show them on tour and what troubles they get into? You think they need to bring back new girls?
I mean, if they do bring back new girls, do they want to go through the same treatment as everybody else went through? Right. So at this point, I mean, you can just keep the sorry dancers you got. I
want to ride.
Yeah, they can ride off of that.
I'm telling you, the only thing I would be okay. This is how I would be okay for season 4. Like I was saying before, if Ballistic wasn't a part of it, because you really got to think about it. He's not needed, but Joseline, she don't go nowhere without Ballistic. Y'all know Joseline got that pimp man. She got that pimp HO mentality. So like, HOs don't move without they pimp. So like, you feel me? So she's not gonna do it without her man being there to be.
But in my Bernie Mac voice, all he does is spin records. Like, he's not needed.
Yes. No lie,
he's not needed.
Wise, he does a hell of a job because he makes some catchy tunes out of Joseline. She can't sing.
He does. His beats are good.
Them tunes, I gotta give it to him. I'm telling, that's the best thing Joseline ever did in her life was meet Ballistic. I gotta give it to her. She struck gold with him because music wise, he's pulling through. I think because every time I be seeing her post on her Instagram, oh, I'm number 27 on Spotify. My streams have went up. We streaming at 1 million right now, so it's like music wise, she's doing pretty good. So Ballistic,
yeah, he does good for her music, but I just don't think he's needed on the show, let alone the reunion like that.
At all.
He doesn't need to be on stage or anything. He could be backstage or something. He doesn't necessarily have to be present I don't feel like he was present that much this season. They showed him like what, maybe 3-4 times.
Right, and then he was really present towards the end because Joseline got
sick. When she got sick. I remember that episode.
Right, she was in the pool naked. How you sick but you in the pool naked?
I didn't get that either. I said, so you ain't that sick.
I'm like, that girl ain't no damn sick. She just wanted to take a break. She wanted to film with them no more.
Right. Wanted to show off her figure. I know.
Right. That girl was all in the pool in the jacuzzi talking about she's sick. If you sick, you're going to be in the bed.
Well, everybody can't be sick in the bed. I got to move around too. So
Right.
I guess she said, let me go ahead and take this good view in.
Right. Any final thoughts on this lawsuit before I add in the last caller?
It's unfortunate she dropped it, but like I said, I hope she got a good bag for it. You know,
Amber,
maybe she learned a good lesson. I don't know. It wouldn't have been me. I will only drop it if I got a big ass bag. That's all I
and
can
that's,
say
that's
about
what she
it.
got. Like I said, Amber's a street smart girl. I don't see her dropping it for less than a six-digit check or a 7-digit check. So I think she got a settlement from 100K to 1 million. In between there, I think
Right.
that's what she got. So that's why she was like, okay, bet y'all leave me alone.
Right. I hope so, since she said she's living good now. So I hope so.
Oh yes. I by that statement I could tell like they cut her something cute. They did. They did.
Yeah, Lenny gave her that hush money. I
Yes.
know.
Thank you so much for joining. You have a nice night.
You too. Thank you. I love your show.
Thank you. All right. All right. The last person I'm gonna add is It's a Privilege. So what's going on? It's a Privilege.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I love your show. It's so fabulous. I love your content.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How much you think Amber got for? I'm telling y'all, every time I'm bringing a caller on, we playing Prices Right. Okay, we spinning the wheel. How much you think Amber ended up on that wheel?
Mm, I think she got a nice amount. I would say half a meal, maybe 250, half a
Mhm.
meal.
Oh
I
yes,
think I think she got a nice check. Lenny got enough money. And
yes,
he
for
should
sure.
pay her for everything she went through, just how Joseline talked to her. She deserved every dime that she got. Whatever she got, she deserved it. And
Right.
honestly, Jocelyn needed to learn that lesson. I hope it came out of Jocelyn's pockets.
Oh yeah, I think they probably taxed her a little bit. They're like, hey, like let me probably set her down. Like, listen, Jocelyn, I'm spending a big bag here. Okay, so the budget for the next season's cabaret, we got to cut it by 100K. Okay, like we're taking that out the budget. Okay, that's what we're
You
doing.
know what?
Learn your
I
lesson.
Jocelyn don't even need to be on TV, but if she is, I hope she focus on what she's talented at, which is her looks,
Mhm.
her music.
And
You know
making
what I'm saying?
yeah, making
Yes,
catchy stripper music.
yes.
Monday,
Not
Tuesday, Wednesday,
being nasty to people.
Thursday,
Because
right?
that's not gonna get you nowhere. That reunion
Exactly.
was terrible. Those girls should not have been on TV fighting each other. Like we got young people watching these shows and stuff.
Yes.
Our teenagers don't need to
Be seeing
be all
right.
hyped up seeing that. It's not good. Jocelyn should know better. She been on TV for so long and she's so beautiful. How are you
It's
so
sad to
beautiful
me. And
acting
the
like
thing is,
that?
what scares me is she has a daughter. So it's like your daughter is gonna when she really finds out about all this stuff, she's gonna be like, "What's this? You cussing out?
Yes.
They say you
Like,
on drugs."
mom, what are you doing? And
Right.
that's the worst thing. Like I'm a little older, I'm 40 years old.
Mhm.
So I look at this with my daughter. I didn't want her watching it. Nevertheless, I said, okay, you gonna watch it. Come on, we're
We
gonna
go
watch
watch
it
the week.
together.
Right. That's right.
We gonna watch this bullshit together.
Right.
And I'm
Right.
like, Jocelyn is too beautiful for this. She need to be getting money. She should be getting endorsements. She should have learned from Love and Hip Hop.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, now I wonder how she feels about what Mona had to go through because now she's seen. That's the one question. If I were to ever interview her, I want to be like, "Do you feel different now about Mona?" Because remember, she used to be so against Mona and be like, "Oh, Mona, you did this to me." Blah, blah, blah. Now you're Mona times 50. At least Mona ain't never
Yes,
hit nobody and did nothing crazy. So it's like
yes.
now you're Mona times 10. So how do you feel about Mona now? I bet she has different feelings about Mona now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. That shit was awful.
Mhm.
And you're gonna have girls dancing and stuff. Okay. Y'all they could have had better outfits, better
Mhm.
music playing. The whole shit could have been done better. The video looked like a Luke video.
Wait, a Dr. Luke video.
Yes, the intro video looked like something from your MTV Rap. That late night video you see in the middle of the night when you wake up.
Or BT uncut.
Yes, she could have done so much better. Jocelyn is just a disappointment. For real. She need to be humble. I said that in the comments. It's 2022. Let's get money.
Right.
Not not
What do you want to see for season 4? Like, what would your ideal season 4 be if there were to be a season 4?
Oh my goodness. If there is a season 4, first of all, I need her to do a better intro. I cannot
I
take
want to ride. I
these.
want to ride. I want to
I
ride.
love the song.
I
Come
want to.
on, do a better video. Come on, bitch. Your outfit need to match.
I want to ride. It did. Those outfits did kind of look crazy.
Yes.
They look like
Come on
circus
now.
all day.
Yes. Come on now. Let's do better with the look. She needs a stylist. That's another thing.
But
Get
the
you
thing
a
is, Joseline
team.
can't be working with people because it's always every time she worked with somebody, she ended up falling out with them. She had Loso, she fell out with Loso. So it's like, come on, like you gonna have to like you some gotta give.
Yeah, and that's why I said that's why hasn't she learned yet? How are you gonna get money and you can't get along with people that can help you?
Right.
That's
That's
that's that's what it's all about. That intro is horrible. So if she gonna do a 4, she need to do a better intro video. And I need these girls to match when they come on the stage. She need to let them do whatever dance they gonna do. She need to stop being jealous.
yeah.
I mean, her. She needs some counseling. She
What I
need a better self esteem.
what I do think for
Honestly,
season 4, if they end up doing it too, let's say if they were to bring back the girls and do like recruit more girls, they could do it like a real competition show. Like each week a girl going home until it's the final like 3 girls or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like that'll make it a lot more interesting because each week we could see performances and then we could still see like maybe a little bit of conflict every now and then, but actually see real performances and
yes,
real competition.
yes,
Like you know how they use. I don't know
yes.
if you watch this show called the Pussycat Dolls.
Mhm.
They had that show, The Search for the Next Pussycat Dolls, and each week they had to perform and do that boop boop bump bump boop boop boop.
Yep.
Like each week,
Yep.
right? If it was like that, like Jocelyn doesn't realize how good and that how entertaining that would be because we would be looking forward to be seeing at least a performance every week. Like it wouldn't just be having to find content to put together. You would automatically have content every week because you would have to have them come up with a performance each week, have choreographers come and teach them how to dance, put them in groups each week, and like until you get to the bottom.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that is so fabulous. See,
Yes.
now you done gave her an idea. She need to pay you.
Pay
She need
me
to pay
some
you.
of the money.
Yeah, she needs to go ahead and cut you a check too, cause she need that guidance. That is a great idea. That
Yeah,
that
for
would be
sure. And
better.
that would eliminate her possibly getting into a fight with them. Because if you have other people coming in teaching them dances and you just being a judge, like the main judge deciding who go home, then you wouldn't have no issues because they can't fight you because they fight amongst each other. Like you could avoid that altogether. That's what you don't realize. Like you could really avoid the conflict. Like you could be
Yes.
Tyra, of course, yelled at that girl, said, "How dare you?" But she never, like fist fought. None of them were like physically gotten into no conflict with any of the girls because she was just the main judge. You couldn't really get around her. Like you couldn't get near her really. Like
Right. It was always boundaries. I think
right.
that's what she don't understand. There needs to be boundaries. And we
No.
talking about money here. And then Lenny, why aren't you setting these boundaries?
Oh,
That is the
he did at that
craziest thing.
reunion. He came up there. He says like, "Okay, I'm taking control, man. You're gonna stop, Joseline. Okay." Okay, and she's like, "What? Oh my god!" Like she was shocked he was talking to her like that.
I think they should have just ended it right then. When he had to come on the stage, that was just that was a lot.
Yeah.
Like they really shouldn't have been fighting like that. Like everybody's grown. They couldn't even dress well. Nobody had on anything pretty. They were supposed to show out.
No,
Like
I
they
think
had on
Leah
Fashion
would look the
Nova.
best if she
Come
just
on
put her
now.
boobs in the dress. But you know what? Where she always has to have the boobs out with the sparkly.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna need her to put her titties away. That's another one. I'm gonna need her to put those things away because the
oh,
fellas is not liking those boobs. She's not getting no money. She not getting no money with those little coconuts. Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody want to see that mess. It is
Wet Rat is very
ridiculous.
marketable though. Like she could really make some money off of her whole shtick with the boobs and stuff. Like she could have her own push-up bra. Like she could show her own push-up bra and be like, if you want like Paris and London, you need to wear this bra. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she could,
Yes, and that's
yeah,
what I'm talking about.
right.
Endorse
Endorse
what you
like you could
have.
really make some coin.
These
Any
girls are
final
foolish.
hell yes. Any final thoughts before I end this live and on this topic of this lawsuit?
I just hope that Amber got what she needed And I just hope she's able to, I hope all of them are able to move forward and just aren't affected negatively for the rest of their life off of that. Because it was just a mess
Yeah,
the whole way. Even the ones that still rocking with Joseline, I hope they don't take that throughout
yeah, for sure.
their,
I do think.
throughout their life as they get older. Because they're
For
not
sure.
gonna get nowhere doing that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And also, I feel like Amber, with the money she did get, hopefully she does seek some counseling for that. On a serious matter, I know we all joking, ha ha ha. But again, the time
Yeah.
around a grown man and you being a woman, that's not something that she could probably mentally get over so quickly. So I do think the money that she was given, she does need to at least go seek counseling besides investing in her business. So I'll say that.
Yes, because everybody deserves peace. And I think
Yeah,
that's what Jocelyn don't realize. Everybody deserves peace. Even Jocelyn deserves some peace. I
yeah.
hope Jocelyn gets some damn counseling, honestly.
She probably end up. You saw what happened with the counselor with Dr. Jeff and Mimi. So I don't think that
She
would work out.
needs it again. She
Right.
needs it again. She needs to
Yeah.
be forced. She needed. I don't know what happened to Jocelyn when she was younger. I wish her peace. She gotta find it, cause treating people like that, she not gonna get nowhere in life. She blocking all the money, all the money.
Oh, bless you.
Jocelyn is worth millions.
Oh
She
yes.
don't even see it.
She's very marketable with what she has going on because you got to think about it. No other celebrity is doing basically what she's doing. I don't know if she realizes it. She's the modern day Pussycat Dolls, but a
Yes,
ratchet
I
version.
agree.
But a ratchet version. She's literally the ratchet. If she fine tuned it and not made it ratchet and made it nice, and you could be the next Pussycat Dolls. You know how much money these girls made? The
Oh yes, they
tourists,
made
they didn't
millions.
just tour in the US, they went to Australia, they went out of the country, they went Canada, like they were worldwide. They didn't just tour in the States
Yes,
like Jocelyn doing. If she went to
and
fine tune
everybody
it,
will want to
she would
see
be
it.
able to do it. Yes, she would have been able to go worldwide with it. Thank you so much
Jocelyn
for
owe you
joining.
a check. She owe you a check for this conversation.
I'm gonna give you if you're watching this, anybody from Zeus or Jocelyn, I'm gonna send you my address. You feel me? Direct message me. You feel me? And
Yes.
my Instagram in the bio. You know, thank you so much
Yes,
for
I
joining
love
us.
you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Good
much.
night.
All right, you too. All right, y'all, entertainers. If you guys can, please just hit that like button before I head off. It was so nice talking to you guys about this lawsuit getting dropped. Like I said, I hope the best for Ambi and hopefully, I'll say Ambi, for Amber and that she does go ahead and get counseling for this because I think it is kind of needed on a serious matter. I know we all joke and haha kiki and stuff like that, but I think she does need to take some of that money and go get some grief counseling and everything like that. So yeah. Y'all saying Zeus owe me a check. DM them and let them know. Tell them to check me out. But then again, I low-key don't want y'all to do that because they might be mad about some of the stuff I say. But it is what it is. Entertainers, we are out, y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please. That's all I ask. Okay? That's all I ask is hit that like button. That's all I ask is hit that like button. Okay? All my life, I want to be born in a porn star. Like in the words of Miss Natural. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do and all the support and love that you guys show me. Entertainers, we are